Good morning. Hey, can you let us know if you can hear us? Can you give us a thumbs up or hearts or right? I want to make sure we're kind of in a loud place, and so we're trying our earphone mics. Is the heart you love us or you hear it? Oh, perfect.
Can hear you. I thought she said can't hear you. Great. Thank you so much, Christy. Hi, everybody.
You know what's so weird?
I feel nervous about this.
I thought Honduras was going to be really different, but it seems a whole lot like the Houston Intercontinental Airport.
I'm
Sorry,
good,
hang on one
thank you.
second.
Sorry, hold on, sorry.
Thank you, ma'am.
So everybody's jumping on here. This is kind of an unusual morning for us. Thank you, ma'am.
Why didn't you say hi?
She doesn't want to.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm so sorry.
It's another lady in witness protection.
She brought our coffee to us. I hope that Facebook doesn't do anything crazy and like cut us off because of the music in the airport. We can't help it. I want to talk to you guys about something. Alabama is here in Cleveland, Mississippi. Tina Tubb is here from Alabama. Good morning, Araceli and Sarah is here. Morning, Radke's in Honduras. Okay, so I want to talk to you guys about that briefly. What is the best way we missed our flight. That's the best way to tell you
And before anybody
that we're not in Honduras.
And before anybody says, Melissa, what did you do? 99% of our life, that's the proper question. What did you do, Melissa? Yesterday,
I
it
don't
was
feel
that
like
1%.
now is the time when you, of all people, should be making comments.
It was the 1%. I need to take responsibility for this. So we left our house in plenty of time. We were just, we weren't rushed. I think part of it is we didn't have the kids with us, and the kids have been kind of stressing us out. So we were, we were going to get here in plenty of time, and just little things started adding up.
Speak louder.
Can y'all not hear me? They just said they could hear.
I know, but
So little things started adding up. It took us a while to park. It took a while for the shuttle to get us. And then we had some issues with the weight of our bag. And when we went to check in to give us the tickets and all that, the lady at the counter said we were ready 2 minutes late.
2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Not like as in, guys, the plane left 2 minutes ago. As in, we stopped accepting bags. She said, I'm sorry, there's an international rule. When you fly international, you must be here 1 hour before. She said, you were supposed to be here at 9 a.m. And I said, what time is it? She said, it's 9:02. I'm sorry. And she wouldn't budge. They wouldn't budge. Hey, I get it. I get it.
But we were not.
We were nice to her. But I will tell you guys, I took it so hard. I cried and cried. I cried so hard that when we got in the elevator to go back down to where the shuttle was going to pick us back up, I put my hands over my face like this. I just cried. I felt embarrassed because I'm going with some people that I've never met before, and you want to make a good impression, and you don't want to be the diva that shows up a day late because she missed her flight, and so I feared that. I thought I would be missing going to see children that you guys sponsored on Friday, and I thought, I've told them this, and I've lied to my people, I've lied to my friends, I've lied to the tribe. We checked into all that. The team there in Honduras was so kind and so nice. What's really comforting is that a couple of people from their team, for also other work reasons, are also flying in today. So we haven't missed anything.
Yeah, yesterday was really a get there, get situated in a hotel, get acclimated, kind of have some prep stuff, and really everything starts today in earnest. And so,
but I do want to share.
Land.
Yeah, go ahead, babe. I'm sorry.
We're going to land and immediately head out into the field and get to do some visits and all that kind of stuff.
So Mary, my friend Mary, just said that happened to her when she was going to Maui, but she still went to Maui, just her and her purse, which I think is hilarious.
Well,
I could have done that, but okay, so here's the first of all, me flying out of the country without David was making me really nervous. So here's the deal, and I want you guys to know this about me. I am not the woman who's like, oh, I'm leaving my kids for the week. I can't. I'm not at all. That said, I was leaving them for a week to go out of the country. I do feel like, if I'm being totally honest, I do feel like David and I are about to embark on a journey that's going to break our hearts in a lot of ways. And I think it's some things that we need to see, whether we want to or not. Poverty, life for these people.
And hey, can I say something super quick? Because I know we don't have the same people every morning watching Rise and Radke. So if you're a little trying to catch up on what's happening, what's going on, Melissa and I are headed to Honduras this week with Compassion International. If you go back and watch Friday's Rise and Radke, we talk all about it, give all the details and all that kind of good stuff. But when we land today, we'll head straight up to the field, get to meet some of the kiddos that are benefited by Compassion International. And then tomorrow is actually the day we're going to the center. A lot of you on Friday already, before we even hit the ground, checked out compassion.com/Melissa Radke, where we're going in a 15-minute radius of the hotel we're staying at. There's over 450 kids that need to be sponsored. And so a lot of you have already helped sponsor those in the particular center we'll be going to tomorrow. And we're going to be grabbing pictures and all that kind of fun stuff.
Okay, I have more ground to cover because Melissa Willard is getting married. Hi, good morning. She got engaged. Our friend Melissa Willard, who's watching, she got engaged. And it's an exciting morning, and I want to get to all of that. But listen to me. I was just a wreck yesterday. What is it?
Good morning.
Good morning. Look at her.
Jamie.
Janice, hi.
Janice.
It's so good to meet you.
It's nice to meet you.
She brought us our breakfast. Have a beautiful day.
You
Have a
too.
good day, girl. So anyway, I was just a basket case yesterday. I cried and cried, and that's normally not like me, but the going out of the country and leaving the kids. I said all that to say this. Please listen, this is very important. If you live in Lufkin and you know my parents and my kids, please do not tell them. Please don't, and here's why. We didn't leave and go back to Lufkin. Okay, we were in Houston, that's where the closest airport is, and we stayed. We did not stay in Houston so we could live it up, okay? We stayed in Houston because to go back would A, have been to explain, and we were embarrassed and we were frustrated with ourselves. B, it would have been gotten in the circle with the kids again, and we gotta, okay, Mom and Dad, well, we gotta say goodbye to them again, and then Rocco's upset again. We just didn't want to do all that. We just didn't want to. So if you see my parents and you see the kids, we will tell them when we get home, would you leave that to us? Kim Fiedler is saying what happened. Kim, we're supposed to be in Honduras right now, and we missed our flight yesterday, okay? We've already grieved.
And they only have one flight a day.
already grieved.
They only have one flight a day. Somebody asked, we're going into San Pedro, I believe it is. Somebody asked which one of the places we're going. So.
And David Radke got in the car yesterday, and he got in the car, and he sat there quietly, and he went, this is me. This is 100% my fault. And I said, this is such a new sensation for you. How does it feel? And he goes, I know, because nothing's ever my fault. I said, no. I said, no, the sensation of admitting it. That's a new sensation. How are you feeling? And then we went and checked into a hotel, and David goes up to the person, he goes, we just booked a hotel room, and I know check-in's not till like 1, but my wife's in the car crying, can we come in? They said yes, so they got us an early room. We laid across the bed, and I just kept going like this to David. It's okay. It's okay that you messed up our lives. It's okay that the children need us, David.
I was a tour manager for a long time.
Oh, here we go.
And,
here we go. We get it,
I
David.
pride myself.
You went to England. You've seen Stonehenge. I've heard it 1,000 times.
I pride myself, and I was just too laid back and literally.
Joanna and Anna, all of y'all are saying, hey, we understand about the kids. You ain't got to explain. I just didn't want somebody from my dad's work, which my dad owns a really great business, and there's like 80 people that work there, and they're all friends of ours, and them to go, Gene, I heard Melissa just stayed in a hotel in Houston. Like, no! Heather, we've thought the same thing. Heather Farmer says, maybe you just weren't supposed to be on that flight. Trust me, we thought the same thing.
You know what?
And I will say we had an incredible day.
We had a really nice day together. Like I said, we needed a little time away from the kids, and we got to
reconnect a little bit, and it was very sweet.
We just got to hang out for a little bit, had a great lunch, and
okay, so on to the important stuff. Here we go. Somebody says, love your earrings, Melissa. Thank you. I forgot I had these, and I saw them the other day, and I was like, oh my gosh, I got those in my Nordstrom Trunk Club one week, and now I wear them all the time. Thank you. Okay.
Hey, again, just for people jumping on saying what happened, we're going to Honduras. We missed the flight yesterday, just one flight. And if you're wondering, well, why are they going to Honduras? We're going with Compassion International. Go watch Friday's Rise and Radke. It was a really great episode.
Kay just asked a great question. So how early were you there today? Well, Kay, let's put it this way. We've been here about an hour and we got one more hour to go. We got here 2 hours early. I'm going today to see those children. I'm going to see the children that you guys have sponsored. Now, on to some fun stuff, okay? That's totally 100% Rise and Radke. Are y'all ready? We want to talk Super Bowl. I want to talk about this specifically. I want to talk about that. We want to talk Super Bowl. We're switching gears. This wouldn't be Rise and Radke if we didn't switch gears tremendously and a lot. We're switching gears. But first, we have got to tell y'all one of the things that we did yesterday. Yesterday, David and I pride ourselves on living off of gift cards, which is what we do. And whenever we go to a movie and we have a gift card and we pay for our movie and we get popcorn and everything and it's free, we're like totally excited. So we went to a movie yesterday and I've got to tell y'all about it. You have got to see the movie Parasite. You have got to see Parasite. First of all, thumbs up if you have heard of it. Have you even heard of Parasite? Okay? All of you who are wanting to talk Shakira, we gonna go there. We're gonna get there. But have you seen Parasite? It is all in subtitles. If you're like, I'm out. If it's subtitles, I'm out. I get that, okay. But we're adventurous and we went, we tried it. I didn't think it was bad at all. But that's mainly because my dad already, when you watch any TV at his house, he already keeps the closed captioning on at the bottom.
I'm getting used to seeing it.
So we're getting kind of used to it. Guys, it is incredible. And if you like movies that that have points all hidden throughout them that are a little bit maybe artistic, it's up for Academy of the Award of the Movie of the Year, and they're saying it'll be between 1917, which I also saw, and Parasite. They're saying it'll be one of those two, and I'm telling you, hands down, it should be Parasite. Don't you think?
Oh, yes.
David, we agreed on this in the car.
Yeah. 1917 is a really good movie, but yeah, I just think Parasite's such a different movie. It's funny, actually.
Very funny.
It's very funny, but then it does also kind of hit some social, kind of social. I don't want to give too much away.
Somebody just asked, what's it rated? I can't imagine that it's R.
I don't think
There's
so.
no nudity in it. There is a sex scene, but they're fully clothed. I know that sounds weird. Anyway, okay, so Parasite, I wanted to tell my peeps to see that. Debbie Jordan, maybe she's seen both, but she says 1917 way better. Tracy says, what is Parasite based on? It is a movie about the social class systems of the poor and those that live in poverty. I know it sounds like that sounds like a chipper one. But I'm just telling you guys, please trust me on this. And hey, you have free reign
It says R.
It says R?
Yeah.
Well, there is a.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, we can't tell you what happened. I know what's R.
Yeah.
But you could see it.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on. If you see Parasite later and you hate it, tell me. I want to know. You can talk to me. You can tell me. Okay, let's go. Super Bowl. Well, we were in a hotel room last night. We were able to pull it up, watch it on the TV, and we saw it. We watched the halftime show. David went to bed a happy man, I'm sure. Let's give our thoughts.
I love what John Acuff. I'm gonna probably misquote him, but I love what John Acuff said. Author, speaker. He put up a post after it, and he said that transition from pole dancing to children singing was the fastest play of the Super Bowl.
Hey, let's talk about it, because Christina Keene loved the halftime show. I loved the halftime show, but I wasn't watching it with Rocco, who's 11, either. And I can understand moms that are watching it with their sons, and their sons are drooling, and the mom's having to go like this. Oh, you got a little something right there. I can understand, but the women are talented. But y'all, and Shakira can hold her own. I mean, I get it. But Shakira is just an opening act when you put Jennifer Lopez on a stage. The woman, I mean, I am completely and 100% assured of my heterosexuality, okay? I find him enticing in the weirdest of ways. But J-Lo hot. Now, she is beautiful. And David feels, somebody agree with me, for the love of God. David, you have to agree. Just admit that. That woman is beautiful.
She is attractive. Now, but that is
I say as I stuff this omelet in my face.
I mean, she is beautiful. I wish some of the outfits weren't like they were and looked kind of like her sequin panty liner was showing, and then they did a full crotch shot. And I don't know. I would, if I would have been sitting with the kids, I would have, and to be honest, we probably would have stopped it and, let Melissa, finish it later or whatever. Very talented. They did not, I don't think they sang one note as far as that goes. Isn't that changed so much? It used to be so
Why are you
offensive.
upset about that if they lip synced? It was like they were doing a Zumba class. What Zumba instructor can also sing all the perfect notes? I'm not the least bit offended that they were lip syncing that. I don't care at all.
Sometimes people give Taylor Swift a hard time because all she kind of does is this while she's singing, but she's really singing. So, I mean,
I don't know that Taylor Swift would not lip sync at the Super Bowl, David. It's the Super Bowl. You don't want to mess up, and those women can't take a breath.
Prince didn't.
Let's ask him.
Prince did, and he was playing guitar.
Did you say Prince didn't?
Prince didn't lip sync.
I don't remember Prince at the Super Bowl. Also,
that's like the greatest Super Bowl halftime ever.
No, U2 was the greatest Super Bowl halftime ever. Right after 9/11 and all those names went, that was the greatest Super Bowl halftime ever.
Anyway.
Jennifer Murray says, I was very proud of them. I loved the fact, Jennifer, thank you. I loved the fact that at the end they were both up there together. J-Lo did not have to share that stage. She sure as heck didn't have to share it with another woman. Put her arm around her, shared that moment together. Like, I felt this sisterhood about it. I thought it was incredible. I thought it was great. When she put on that coat with the Puerto Rican flag on one side and the American flag on the, I was done. I was done. I thought it was great. Now, all of you who were saying too much skin, okay, we're each entitled to our own opinion. I thought David asked a really great question, okay? David asked the question last night, why do women want empowerment? Stacey, keep moving with your Prince Best Halftime Show.
Ellie agreed, Prince was the best.
David said, why do they want all this empowerment and they want all of this? They want to be respected in every single way, but yet they wear that on a stage. David said, I'm not bashing them at all. I'm saying, as a woman, can you explain that to me, Melissa? You're meaning I'm the woman, not David. As a man, I don't get that. Can you explain that to me? Can you explain how y'all want to be empowered and you want to be taken seriously and you want all of these things, but then you wear sequin panty liners in front of the biggest stage on earth? Can you help make sense of that? And I said, David, I think
I'm not casting judgment. I'm honestly.
I can honestly tell you, I've heard the man cast judgment. This wasn't one of those times. I said, David, they are artists. And they are going out there to dance. They're going out to dance like especially Shakira, like her heritage dances, right? And to say that she must do that in a way that makes me comfortable, why? Why does she have to do that in a way that makes you as a man, a married man who doesn't want to ogle the TV, why does she have to dress in a way that makes you comfortable? I think I would think that, am I saying that right, women? Am I saying that right? Do y'all agree with me, or would you say, no, Melissa, don't speak? First of all, don't speak for us. I just think that that's how they dance and that's what they do. And Adam Levine took his shirt off last year, right? Now, a lot of people had problems with that because Adam Levine is like skin and bones, and tattoos everywhere. They're like, ugh. But nobody said he showed too much skin. I'm offended, right?
In every situation, every person is different. I get there's a whole lot of, kind of agreeing, but there are some that go, why can't it be both? It's just, women don't want to be an object. Women don't want to be sexualized. Women don't want to be, respected or advanced for their sexuality or the bodies. But then in some cases, I'm not even talking about last night, they choose to use that. So they kind of want a little of both, No,
I don't agree. I saw Maroon 5 in concert in Las Vegas. I think Adam Levine is, I think he is attractive when he is up there singing and owning that stage. That doesn't mean that we should sexually degrade him.
Okay.
We should have respect for what he's doing, and why should we not for them?
But if you think men and women are wired the same, I'm not saying all, but the majority of women are not visually affected the same way men are visually affected.
That's not J-Lo's problem. That men are wired visually. That is not J-Lo's problem. She didn't sit home and be like, I've got to weigh out the who's visually attracted and who. I mean, what? And plus, somebody just said it. If I could rock those outfits, David, I'm not entirely sure if I had that body that I wouldn't be sitting here eating this omelet in an airport wearing the same thing. Now, I'm just not sure. So we had that discussion. I thought it was a great discussion to bring to y'all. Julie Spark says, as an entertainer, J-Lo and Shakira are okay with how they present themselves, and we should be too. So as somebody that, now that might be Julie Sparks, my friend from college. I don't know. I wonder if it was. Anyway, I agree. I believe that I would have probably not I would have said, hey, Rocco, I think I hear something at the door. Go answer the door if I was with Rocco. But other than that, kudos to them. It wasn't you two with the names on the screen, but I was a happy person.
And it wasn't Prince, which by the comments, everyone agrees was the best.
It was, okay. But good for them. They were great. And that J-Lo, God, she can dance. Anyway.
Hey, again, if you did not see Rise and Radke on Friday,
go check it out.
Check it out. We're going to be in Honduras all this week, and it will tell you more about that. We did miss our flight.
And also, what about these pearls with this camo?
Uh-huh.
I did that because I was depressed.
But we will get there today. We're heading out to.
We're heading out in just a minute. In fact,
as soon as we get there, we're going to head out and see people. We will at least post videos, if maybe not jump on at some other time. But Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we'll be coming live to you from Honduras. I think we need to do it at 8 o'clock, just to make sure it doesn't run into the rest of our day. So I think we'll go live.
Yeah, be looking for us. Sometimes Facebook's weird with the notifications. So be looking for us around 8, a little after 8, something like that. Hey, I think my only quote for you today is this one. This is a deep quote. Get to the airport in plenty of time. That's my quote for y'all. Get to the airport in plenty of time. I feel like it's a rule to live by.
Oh, no.
Oh, God.
We got to go.
Hey, we love you guys, and I cannot wait to show you Honduras and our friends. See you tomorrow.
Bye.